KFC bucket, I'd like to address this because I had 10 members at one point. That means, I don't know who came up with this idea, to be honest, but I got to eat KFC on camera. It's still not happened yet, but I got good reason. I went to America for 9 days, didn't see I saw one KFC the entire holiday, and it was in the middle of nowhere, and we didn't stop there on our tour bus. So I'm starting to think, I spent 3 weeks in America the last 2 years. I'm starting to think they don't like KFC. I spent 2 weeks and 2 days last year, 9 days this year. I've spent over 3 weeks. 3.5 weeks in America the last 2 years, in California and across America recently. I've seen like 2 KFCs the entire time. I'm just like, is this not an American company? Like, what's good? Are they not popular in America? I don't even know. Maybe I'm going to the wrong states, because KFC apparently is not popular in America. But at some point I will get to KFC and I'll eat it on camera. Don't you? It will come. It might be in like a few weeks, but it will come. Okay? That is guaranteed. And I won't do anything else unless I get 20 members. So we shall see about that. But because I reached 10 members, the KFC video will be coming. Ooh. If you can read this, message, I totally didn't tip West Coast for the gauntlet in round 12. Don't put me on the list, hehe. You know what, I won't. But West Coast are on the list. Ha! This guy thought Dortmund would score 3 goals against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Carlo, you just made the list. Hope the KFC where you're going is good. There wasn't even a KFC, mate, so maybe they are good if they're so rare. Another flashback to holidays. Who do you support? He supports the Western Bulldogs. That's probably why I didn't reply. He's a bit too embarrassed to admit he supports them. Have fun, bro. Fun is being had. In Las Vegas, what happens there stays there. So we got a bunch of, because I'm on holiday at this point, so there's less comments to point out. That means less stupid idiots, so that means less of a headache for me. This is good news. There's good news. There's less stupid idiots right now. Oh, here we go. ChatGPT is back to ruin my day again. Adelaide to win by 18 points. Let me just get round 13 up. They lost to Richmond, mate. You just made a list. So 40,000 plus 1 so far. Bulldogs by 13. That's another time. GWS. GWS. That's another time. West Coast. This guy's got everything wrong so far. What was my days? Tips Gold Coast to win away from home. Lord have mercy. Flipping Sydney. Okay, you got Sydney at least. Carlton. Okay, got Carlton and got Collingwood. Okay, saved himself at the end, but that is still atrocious. 40,005 times. No comment. Yes, David is back. I wasn't gone, mate. I was active on 2 channels. You just didn't pay attention, you stupid idiot. Adelaide beat Tigers by 25. No, they didn't. Why are you saying they beat them? They didn't beat them. They lost. Chillin', you just made the list. Bulldogs win by 8 against Brizzy. Or they didn't, mate. Giants by 31. There's another one wrong. Eagles by... Saints. Oh, at least you got that right. Sydney. Essendon. Nah. That's 5 times now. And Pies. Okay. Okay. We shall accept that one. Crows by 51. 51. Man said Crows by 51. My days, AFL legend. You survived this long without being on the list. You're on the list now. Dogs by 20. That's another one. Giants by 12. That's another one. Not enough faith in the Hawks, my friends. West Coast. That's another one. St Kilda. Okay, fair enough. Swans 26 as well. Not a bad margin prediction. Essendon. Yeah, that's 5 times total, mate. At least you got Collingwood right. Gold Coast. Gold Coast. Gold Coast to win against St Kilda. This guy thought that they would win away. Gold Coast have lost every away game, and this guy still thought that Gold Coast would win away. What a stupid idiot. GWS to win against Hawthorn. Again, what a stupid idiot. Ethan Kelly, who just made the list, 5 times. I can kind of understand Hawthorn losing, but flipping Gold Coast to win away. They've lost every away game. How has no one figured this out yet? The key to Gold Coast is they win at home, they lose away. Every single time. Every single bloody time. Steve is playing his 300th game against the Hawks. Original might win for him. Well, they didn't. But Mr. Cat, you're not on the list. Not yet. Adelaide by 40. At least he got Brisbane and he got Hawthorn. Hawthorn by... Oh, he got the right margin. He got my team correct and the right margin. Just for that, he will be let off for the West Coast game. He did tip Gold Coast though, so you can't let him off for that. Why do people predict Gold Coast to win away? They don't win away. Like, what goes through your mind? It's been 13 rounds. You should know by now that they don't win away. Come on now. We don't ignore the margin. They lose away. No matter what the margin is. You tip Geelong here. That's another one. Carlton, fair enough. And Collingwood, fair enough. So I went to Montana, and this guy says, you haven't seen Hannah yet, have you? I am this close to clicking this pen again and putting you on the list, but I'm letting you off because we had a good chat in the England-Serbia live stream. You do know that Yellowstone National Park sits atop a super volcano. I've mentioned this so many times in so many videos. Well done, mates. Well done. Literally the reason I went there was because it's a volcano. That's literally the reason I went there. You know what, 69, you just made the list. Stupid idiot. I'm surprised you're not on here yet, to be honest. You're always on the list for something. Free tip, if you're still in the US, don't start that riot while you're there. Yeah, I said that if North beat West Coast, I would start a riot. I shall be getting a lawyer, and the lawyer will be in touch to deny these allegations. I shall not start a riot. I never said it. I bloody can't believe it though. I can't believe it. I had a plan. West Coast, tip West Coast against North, and then gamble it on the Richmond Hawthorn game. I would have been in such a good position in the bloody gauntlet. If I only had faith in North Melbourne, it would have been amazing. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Useless West Coast Eagles. They're already on the list, but useless. Bloody useless. To be fair, look, 84,000 cut down to 1,769. So a lot of people got eliminated, probably on the 2 West Coast games. So, you know what? I'd at least, accept that most people, over 80,000 people got eliminated. Most of them probably in the last 2 rounds. So, you know what? That makes me feel better. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm more calm now. Breathe. Just breathe.
You just made the list! 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 You just made the list!